guess I should have been paying attention to the symbol up there. Alright, we've been to 1A6. I don't know how long ago it stopped, but we're flying back from 1A6 over. Are we at Pineville yet? If we're not over Pineville, we're coming up on it. And I was saying that the, let me get this guy out of the way. Does anybody know what that I is? It says I0. I have no idea. Does that have anything to do with NVIDIA? Let's look down there. There's 25E down there. Have we passed Pineville? Let's take a look, little look-see. Or is that Pineville down there? Well, let's take a little look around, quick look around. And see if we have in fact passed Pineville. A little bit steepish turn there. I do not see Pineville, unless that's it. No, that's not it. That's Middlesbrough. Okay, so we're going to come back to the north. And basically, same track and route that we had before. Alright. Yeah, there's Pineville dead ahead. So we will, yeah, we'll keep this heading. And we don't need to beat 6,000 feet. Let's come back down a little bit. And autopilot. So we can just hang out and have fun. Although I really do enjoy handling this 172. And as y'all know, if you've been following me, my favorite aircraft, at least GA aircraft, was definitely the Lancer Legacy V2 from Real Air. But I am certainly having fun with this. Yeah, there's Pineville down there. We can bring back the speed a little. Coming down at 400 feet a minute. That's Pineville photo real. And I'm not going to go back and show you that it's photo real, because that's going to break the immersion for you and me. So I'm having too much fun up here. Interesting about, I don't know if you heard me. I don't know if I was recording at the time, but as we were approaching Middlesbrough to make our touch and go, I recounted a story that I'd heard, and I guess it's true, because I've never seen a moon or the sun in X-Plane 11. Am I flying autopilot? Alright, if so, let's head off to the north a bit. There's Pineville down there. And if this is photo real, then we should be over Chain Rock pretty close. And so the story goes again that there's this big ass rock, and it's being held up by a chain, and if that chain ever breaks, it's going to roll down and obliterate Pineville down there. And it should be right on top of that hill. As a matter of fact, that might be it right there. Alright, we're flying over Pineville. I was about to say, I like the way Track IR is working. And then I just stole my own reality. You know what could be done is somehow figure out a smoothing algorithm for the OpenStreetMap OSM. And of course that might take away from the let's head back to the left a little bit. That could take away from the accuracy, but you see, you know, the river has jaggies, and the highway doesn't appear to. I don't mean jaggies, I mean that the course of the river, see that? You see that right there? I hate to use my pointer, my cursor, because that kind of takes away from the reality of the thing. That's 25E, I believe. No, 25E is over there. It's on the, let's see, we're heading north. So that's to the west of the river. So, adios Pineville. And I guess the train tracks are right here. And truth be told, see, 1A6, I can't get a distance. Can we get a nearest? No, we don't want to go there. What was the name of the... there was a... an intersection. I didn't write it down like a dummy. And now I've lost my GTN. I've got, and this son of a bitch. Sorry. I don't know where I am. I know that I have a beacon over the farm. And we're going about 100 miles an hour. So 15 miles from the farm at 60 miles an hour with 15 minutes. Call it 7 minutes to the farm from here, and we're headed in the right direction. And the only way that I can tell the farm is there's 25E, and I know that the farm is out that way. And I would know an even better way to tell, and that is turn off the lights and look for the beacon. What do you see down there? How about that? The only problem is we got a big old hill. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take it off of autopilot. I'm going to stick my landing lights have probably been on all along. Yeah. The nav lights have been on. Beacon's been on. Fuel pump is off. Let's rich it up a little. And did I take it off of autopilot? I did. Alright, there's the farm down there. So let's bring it way back. And we're in the hills, dudes. If I lose sight of that, all the lights, that means I'm behind a hill and we're about to crash. and we're going to be dead. So I'm going to put out some flappage right now. I may need to go around. As long as I can see all of the lights, you see that cross piece of the lead-in lights? As long as I can see that, then I know that there's not a mountain in between me and the airstrip. And that's the truth. I also know that if I get low enough that I'm going to lose that those cross lights. We got full flaps, we're in good shape. But we're high. And remind me that I need to write down there are two intersections, one 5 miles away and the other one is 8.5 miles away, and that will allow me, because those are real world, if I don't have my GTN and I don't have this guy working, if I remembered what those waypoints were, I could go to those waypoints and head in. So I need to remember what those waypoints are, and I wonder if I'm, whoa, we got some trees to the right. Okay. And give it a little action there. Let's get over to our parking. This will be close enough. All right. Well, are we still recording? No, how about that? So, well, we saw some beautiful territory, but I really can't tell you how different it is, that expenditure of 62 gigabytes, 62.5 giga or 0.2 gigabytes. And now that we're here, we can adjust our altimeter, because it's actually 1,100 feet. So we can tell the barometer is 29.9, which is about right. And here are some lights out, and there's the beacon. I need to set up a beacon that I can see daytime too, instead of going at night without, you know, cheating and going at night. So, I can't definitively tell you that the expenditure of those 62 gigabytes was worth it, but I saw some awful pretty eye candy, and you know, I would have to do a split screen in order to tell the difference, and I don't know if I'm up to doing that. So we're going to have to figure out a different way of comparing. So